Alright, so you'll know dishes need to be done because there's either a cart of water and food buckets sitting out in the hallway like this, or they might be sitting in the dish room here, or you might just have a couple smaller food bowls and buckets stacked up on the sink like this. When it comes to dishes, we have 3 sinks. Each sink has its own purpose. So this first one, the dish soap comes out of here, and we scrub everything to make sure it's clean. Then we move all the buckets and bowls into the freshwater sink to make sure we rinse off all the soap. Then it goes over to the sanitizer, just to make sure everything's sanitized, and then eventually it'll go on the side to drain off until we eventually put it onto the racks. Alright, so washing the dishes is simple. It's just like at home. You take a sponge, you scrub it. Make sure you get all of it. And then I'm gonna speed this up just for the sake of the video. Once it's clean, you put it into the fresh water. Alright, so once you've built up, a decent pile of dishes in the freshwater sink, you can start moving them over into the sanitizer sink, and you can let them sit there for about a minute or so to sanitize. And then once they have sat in the sanitizer for a little bit, you can just stack them up here and make a stack of buckets or bowls or whatever you're washing, and just let them dry up here for a minute. Here's what the racks look like. You can kind of tell where everything goes once you look at it. Over here's where we keep a lot of the large buckets. Of course, they're not up there right now because they need to be washed, but once they are washed and cleaned, that's where they'll go. Over here's where we keep all the tubes and toys and just general other stuff that we wash.